really exciting when we said, no. Welcome back to Stars. This is our third and final half of the session. It's not a third half, is it?
No.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was
It's
just
our
gonna
third
let that happen.
Considering how short the second was, that could be half, but I don't know.
Third part.
Yeah, third part.
But you guys are all about to head off. Anything you want to do beforehand?
I don't think.
No.
All right. All of Marcus's belongings have been transported to the ship already.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
Does the rabbit get to keep its
I
hut?
say including the rabbit.
Yeah.
Jesse, mute. He's walking in those plastic bags that he put on his shoes to make sure they didn't get wet for some reason.
Well, I mean, look at the state of the ship. I mean, Jed, you gotta clean up.
But you're bloody dogs.
So are you guys ready to depart?
This is Marty McFly requesting permission to undock. Undock? I don't know if that's the right term, but that's what we'd like to do, please.
Roger that, Jed. Undocking.
Okay, but Marty's ship needs to undock the Blue Sierra, yeah?
Wait, I thought Jed owned that ship.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah, so the one guy still stayed behind in the research area because that's, as far as I know, his job. You and Clarence, however, all left and are now heading back to Thea, our favorite moon.
Yep, this is gonna go
swimmingly.
swimmingly.
Clarence, can you source all the information you've got on the Knights of Emanon, please?
Can I what?
Source all the information you've got on the Knights of Emanon for us to have a little read of on our trip.
Yeah, totally. And I'll make sure to talk about that in the next part whenever I get my notes back.
Perfect, thank you.
Excellent. So you guys get some pretty cool information and learn some neat stuff that you didn't expect. Wowzers, look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
They only sell
Learn-
Pepsi.
The more
more
you
than we knew.
know.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
How long does the trip to Thea take?
Well, so you once again land on Asteria, and you hear the voice chime back over, like, "Oh, great, it's you again." And Clarence asks permission to talk on the comms.
Why?
You still don't trust me.
I'll press the button, Clarence. You can't touch it, all right?
Okay.
I put it in front of his face and press the button down.
Hello, Margaret. It's Clarence. And then she immediately tells everybody to calm down.
Who's Margaret, Clarence?
The nice lady on the mic.
Yeah, how do you know she's nice?
Because I've had to come through this planet before.
Yeah? And you and Margaret?
Do you still have the button pressed down?
No. I've unpressed the button. Did you? You know?
Margaret and I are old friends, yes.
Oh, friends? Not going to tell me anymore? No? Okay, I'll press the button again. Hi, Margaret.
And she just kind of huffs at you. But then, yeah, she
I
tells
take
you
my
to-
hand off the button again. Have you heard that huff before, Clarence?
Nothing can be simple with you, can it, Jed?
Press the button again.
Or do I need to call you Marty?
Call me whatever you like.
And yeah, so she says you guys are able to exit the ship without being murdered by protesters.
Thanks, Margaret. You're the best.
Also, the fuel is on the house.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh,
I was going to say, I'm not taking this time. Somebody else can pay.
Margaret, you still there?
yeah.
I'm running out of funds.
Was her? I am.
Okay, Clarence has missed you. He hasn't stopped talking about you since.
I'm sure he has.
No, he hasn't. I think he realizes he made a mistake.
And it missed me.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, he has. All of you.
Who
Margaret,
hasn't? Hmm.
what are you wearing?
The same uniform I was wearing the last time you came by, because it's the only clothes I.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll see you soon, Margaret. Bye.
You guys still have 6 hours of refueling.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing in the downtime?
What is there to do other than protest?
I'm
you.
gonna try and train my puppy to do some like basic like sit stay. stuff.
Okay. Yeah, give me some rolls. Let's see how this puppy does. We're gonna do what would that be like? Maybe I don't want to say survival.
Yeah, I was
Um,
looking. I was like, does it have an animal handling?
Yeah, this one doesn't. Let's go with charisma and just for communicating with the pet.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Hey, 10.
Hey, not bad.
Nice. Do you have any charisma points or modifier? or
No,
anything?
it's a 0.
Okay. Well, at least it's not negative.
Yeah.
So yeah, after a good while, your puppy kind of starts to get the basic stay, and he knows not to follow you as much. And then whenever you say follow, it happily tries to chase and like trips over its ears and flips around and stuff.
Yay.
Yeah, but it makes its way back to you.
Cool.
Anybody else have anything they want to do while they're spending the 6 hours here?
I'm gonna grab some sheets from one of the spare rooms that we're not using and make a little like bunny pen
Okay.
in my room.
Nice.
I work on developing Blue's psychic abilities and try to develop a psychic bond with him, which involves a lot of just me staring into his eyes and him looking confused.
That's all that happens.
Pretty much.
6
Yeah.
hours. Of it.
For 6
I
straight
also
hours.
like that downtime just turned into pet maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clarence decides to go visit Margaret.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm going to
Sure does.
follow Clarence.
Okay.
See how this goes.
So yeah, you guys go. Yeah, you make your way through. The place is nasty. There's people just laying in the streets. There's people, there's some people you're not even sure if they're actually alive or not. You see vomit on the sides. You see like literal crap. The only places here, bars. If they're not, they're run down. There's no real housing. People are all homeless. There's the comms tower, which is in relatively good shape, and that's because it's kept up by the knights themselves, because they use this as a transport hub to the other areas. But then you go in there, and she's just kind of, surprisingly more attractive than her voice lets out. And yeah,
No, I'm just following Clarence's lead.
I see.
Maybe not all of his
Um,
leads.
Yeah, I say he asked you for some alone time.
No, why is that, Clarence? What are you going to do?
Talk to Margaret.
Okay, what you got to talk about?
I let you and your party have your privacy. Allow me to have mine.
Okay. Okay, Margaret, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Hmm.
Go easy on him. He's got a dodgy back.
I'll remember that.
He does
And I
also
wonder
like,
why.
He does also like being spanked, so, I'm sure you didn't forget that. Okay, bye then. See you kids, have fun.
Because the next joke I had was going to go worse. But all right, nice.
Just
So-
like a 5-year-old.
Does Jed
What you
actually
doing?
leave?
Why are you doing it?
Do I get a sense of where they go?
Yeah, they just closed the door and they're in there in the comms room.
Is there anyone else in the area where I'm in?
No.
What do I see around me?
You're in a hallway type. Well, I would say in a hallway. It's kind of like an alleyway with a tarp over it.
Can I push my ear up against the door?
Sure. You hear well, actually, let's roll. Let's see exactly what it is that you hear.
God.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Roll to listen in.
Please get a
This
rubbish roll. Oh shit.
Oh,
bad.
It's impossible for you.
10.
Cool. And that'll be like stealth, I guess.
Okay. Oh, if it's stealth, then 10.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear some clothing removal. And from there, you guys can use your imagination. Well, you can use your imagination. Unfortunately for everybody else, then they lay on top of the comm, so they hear it all.
Oh, oh no.
And by they, I mean the public, because it's being sent to everybody, even the people in the
In
crowd.
that case, I'm going to stop pushing my ear to the.
And unzip your pants.
I'm going to walk back to the ship.
Yeah.
I take it the big
You hear-
crowd
you see-
is standing looking at the ship still. The
I think they're
protesters.
more looking at the comm
Yeah.
tower.
The speakers, yeah.
Can we? There's going to be.
You just hear, as you walk by here, again.
Can I get to the top of the stairs or the sort of ramp up to the ship, and can I shout for everyone's attention outside?
Sure.
What does Clarence look like?
The Emperor. I guess,
Perfect.
you know,
There's going to be a man.
He's old. He's
There's gonna
not like, he doesn't have the weird side little hair things. He's pretty much just completely bald.
Can I have everybody's attention, please?
They kind of glance over at you.
There's going to be an old man, bald, come out of that room. When he does, can you all just give him a slow clap for me, please? Because he is hoping to change the fortunes of your planet.
Yeah, the Pale Syndicate's been trying for a while.
Just show your appreciation. He's feeling down. He's been quite drained recently. And
we can tell.
I'd
We
really
always
like-
show him our appreciation. You got no problem.
Just give
Nothing to worry
give
about.
him a clap is all I ask for. And he likes a pat on the
Yeah.
back. Thank you.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh.
Oh,
Finally did bad.
yep.
So
Yeah.
even with this, what, you have +3, so it still brings us up to 6.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're all about, yeah, okay, we'll pat his back.
Perfect. And we will do
Yeah.
everything we can to help your planet as well.
Okay.
I love you all. Thank you and good night.
And he drops the mic.
That's all I need to do on this planet, I think.
Nice. No one else has anything they're doing?
Amalthia is confused by the noise over the comms.
Nice.
Just in general. Just like, the hell is that?
I mean,
Well,
you've acknowledged you
Amalthia-
I
at least know what
believe
a
somebody
mate
is injured.
I will
That's
help
not-
them when you
yeah.
run out.
I've got band-aids.
Amalthia, that's not an injury happening. That's two people having sex.
It sounds horrid.
They're quite old,
That's
to be
because
fair.
coming
But
to
it feels so great.
that's because it's coming to crappy speakers.
And because they're quite old and wrinkly.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that why it sounds
Yeah.
bad? Because
She's
they
not-
look
Yeah.
old?
She's quite
Yes.
young, actually.
What?
Yeah, I said she's really
Oh.
attractive with
Yeah.
the voice.
Oh, sorry, he
She's
said that the
attractive.
voice is very deceiving.
Yeah.
I
The
mean, to
voice
be
is like a
honest,
smoker's voice.
yeah, the voice would have turned me off.
Well-
Otherwise, I was up for a freeway.
Unfortunately, in terms of the comms, they didn't turn that off.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you guys still get to hear that
What does that
for the
sound
next
like?
6 hours.
Damn, that's some
Yeah.
stamina.
Yeah.
Can I walk over to the comms terminal?
Back where they are?
No, in the ship.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hello, this is Clarence requesting permission to dock.
It doesn't work that way because it's like a walkie-talkie.
Oh.
They have one side down, the other one won't work.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's what it's like in the far future. They still haven't gotten past walkie-talkie type technology.
Yeah.
No, this is post-tech. So this is after the scream happened.
Has
Everything went to
anyone?
crap.
Can I go back outside the ship?
Has
anyone got any blue paint?
We can't afford paint. If we could, we'd probably eat it.
Okay, I'll bring some back next time. It's fine. I hate this place.
So do they.
Sucks to be you. Have you ever thought about erecting a statue?
With what?
I think all they can think about right now is erecting something.
I go over to Amalthia's bag of dog food and
Yes.
offer it to some of the people.
Oh,
I'm going to ask permission first
No,
from Amalthia.
no. I'm hoping she's too busy training the dog.
Yeah, probably.
Isn't she probably using the dog food to train it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't have the whole bag. I assume she'd have like a handful of
okay.
it in like a treat type.
I
She
just
might notice
figured
if
you
she
have
goes
the whole
back for
bag and you
more.
just set it on the floor and be like, "Come."
Yeah, but it's like,
well, maybe.
but is Amalthia training the dog in a room or like in the ship's hallway? And
Just like in the
the
ship's
food-
You
You know what? I've changed my mind.
but the food
You walk
is
in
in
and
her
see you're
room.
training it, and on the ground there's a bag just with the food still on it and a fork and a knife. I'm just like,
I've changed my mind. I'm going to speak to Hank.
okay,
Slam on the door for the engine room.
come on in.
Hi, Hank.
How's it going?
Good. I slam the door closed again. Walk out.
Nice.
That's it. I'm done. I'm officially done.
Aven's, of course, sitting at the pilot seat making airplane noises, regardless of the fact he actually can fly it.
He just can't at the moment.
Yeah. Dedius phone working on a living phone as he just plays some sweet games on his data slab. What game would he play that's not League of Legends? What's that stupid mobile game he plays, Kyle?
Summoner Wars.
That one. Yeah,
Welcome.
yeah. Plays
Which is kind of like League of Legends almost. It's just in mobile or like card form or something like that.
he plays Space Summoner Wars then.
Yep.
Whatever name. Because I didn't feel like coming up with one for it. It'd just be like Telepath Wars or something. But anyway, yeah.
Star Wars, perhaps?
Nah. That's a loud airplane. So, are you guys pretty much done here then?
Can
I'd
I
say so.
can I peek my head out of the room
Yeah.
and see how the dog training's going?
Sure. I'll let them explain to me how the dog training is going. I mean, we already know Austin's still just blindly staring at his pet, who's also kind of looking at him and doing the, when puppies like look at you and they're confused, so their head tilts to the side. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
see like the little ears flip up. It's doing that.
Mhm.
And his little, like, the more he does it, he waits for any movement from Austin, and if he moves at all, you see the little tail start going back and forth really fast.
Yeah.
His puppies are
kind of
adorable
like-
and do cute stuff like that.
I'm kind of like holding my forehead up to his, kind of, sort of, somewhat a little bit.
You're just trying to make any type of psychic connection.
Oh my god, can I actually read his emotions?
Sure.
Okay. So
He's excited.
awesome.
Can I
Yeah.
can I shout blue in like a come here doggy kind of voice?
Yeah, but the dog doesn't really know its name yet.
I'll poke it in the back.
Okay, it flips over onto its back and starts like using its paws and tries biting at your finger, trying to play.
Okay, I play with it.
Okay.
I mentally send to Blue the thought of bite him.
It still doesn't understand you though, so it just keeps playing.
You probably should say attack.
Still doesn't understand him. So is that all you wanted to do then, Scott?
Yeah, is he still reading his emotions?
Pretty much, yeah. It's just excited and playful.
Cool. For the rest of his training, I'm going to wait until Austin feels like he's making any kind of progress, and then I'm going to poke the dog in the back.
I see. Amalthia, how's the training going? How's the pupper?
It's good. Like, basically, like you said, like it's going pretty slow. Like I tell it to
Yeah.
wait, and it's like, okay, it waits like 2 seconds, and then just follows. And I'm like, no, that is incorrect. And then try again. She's got like her data pad open on space YouTube, like
Yeah.
training videos.
Watching the Space
Like
Dog
how
Whisperer.
to do it. Yeah, exactly.
I am the Space Dog Whisperer.
Be the leader of the pack.
She learns from this that anytime any of her friends act up, she just has to pinch the back of their neck.
Yeah, do the finger poke.
Yeah. All right, so you guys about done with Thea then?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool. 6 hours pass by. Very, very long, loud 6 hours. And then you hear Clarence be like, "Oh man, I'm only at the halfway point, but it's time for me to go." And she's like, always leave me hanging. Take that as you will. And then yeah, then he apologizes. Then you hear some zipping, some clothing being realigned. And then they come walking out. Her outfit's on backwards.
Sounds uncomfortable.
Hmm.
Is it also inside out?
Yeah, it's backwards and inside out. And it's a onesie zip up. So you're like, there's no possible way this could have happened on accident. But yeah, so Clarence returns and talks about how he's keeping diplomacy on the planet.
Did anything happen in the walk back to the ship with Clarence?
Nope, nothing at all.
Ah.
Oh.
No, the door opens up and you hear a slow clap start emerging through the audience. And there's just this mass wall of noise as claps are just echoing through. Amalthia immediately, like she's been trained, hears the sound of this. Yeah.
And starts clapping.
Yeah, she's like a Pavlovian effect. She hears some clap noise and that immediately means she has to clap as well.
If everyone else is doing it.
And he's like, "Oh no." And he immediately in his mind's like, "What did Jed do?"
I'm leaning
And
on
as
the
he-
side of the doorway of the ship with a big smirk on my face.
He's walking and starts shaking his head, and immediately a large hand smacks him in the back. He just-
Oh.
Yeah. You just see him, his body kind of wrenches back in pain. He's like, "Ah!" And then somebody else kind of smacks it, not near as hard, and he tells him to stop, and they're all still clapping, so they can't really hear him. They're smacking his back as he goes by. Some of them are starting to get what's happening, so they're laughing at it. It's actually the first time that people here have laughed in years. So this is actually a positive thing for all of them, probably.
Jed helping the universe through pranks.
Don't forget the statue. Don't forget the statue.
Unintentionally.
Don't forget the statue. I'll take a statue of Clarence being slapped on the back in this one. It's fine.
They agree to this.
Make it out of anything you want. Anything that you have an abundance of on this planet is fine.
I think
made
we
of-
all know what this statue is going to be made of.
Yeah.
Made of garbage. I'm not going to say how it was stuck together,
Yo.
Yo.
but it's not pretty. Well, the statue's remarkably accurate, but
What it's made out of.
they
No.
have nothing else to do on this planet.
Welcome back,
So the
Clarence.
whole community work together. You're doing, I suppose, Jed,
What?
as I expected. Shall we move on?
You left the you turned the speakers on, my friend. Everybody heard, not just me.
Good show, old chap.
It sounded uncomfortable.
Trust me, it is.
Oh.
Do you need
That
Then
being
why
this
do it?
moment right now.
do you need someone to talk to, Clarence? Because I'm here for you if you need me.
I'll be fine, Jed. I appreciate it.
Okay. You need a shower.
No,
Oh, you stinky old bastard. Seriously.
we have plenty of time in the 2-day flight it'll take to get to Nazos.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Because you already took 2 hours to get to Thea. Okay. Or 2 days, not 2 hours, 2 days.
2 days.
But yeah, so you guys are completely refueled. And now your little shippy ship is heading to Nazos.
Whee.
Just gonna one second.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Hang on, I'm rolling. You in fact make it to Nazos.
Huzzah!
As opposed to die in a horrible fireball.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have happened, but
Yeah. We could have just combusted, man.
so.
Anyway.
Anything new that happened in the last 2 days?
Has Clarence had a shower?
Yes, he's had 2 of them.
Good. No, I
I
didn't.
have alcohol.
One for the actual shower he needed, and the other just to get away from the 2 days.
No, I don't think I've done anything. Just hung around.
Okay. Anybody got anything else?
Amalthia kept up with the training, and she's also picked a name.
Oh.
Oh.
What is the name of the puppy?
Lady.
Lady.
This dog's name is Lady and the Tramp.
No. Because she Googled female dogs' names.
There you go. Did
And
you
that
actually
was on the
Google it
list.
and that was the
I
first
actually,
thing?
yeah, that was like one of the first things I saw. But then it also works with my name that I picked for her character anyway. So it's like, oh yeah.
That does work.
So yeah, her dog's name is Lady. So she's now just calling it Lady incessantly to try and get it to learn that that's what its name is.
So you land on Nazos. Clarence warns you to keep an eye on your whatever you're using to hold your credits, because this is a shifty region in general. This whole like cluster.
Sounds like a
And-
perfect home for the Pale Syndicate.
You'd think.
I slide mine into my pants.
No one's gonna go in there.
And instead of actually leaving the hangar, the entrance that he takes you to is within the hangar.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking funny because of where the credit chip thing is.
Yeah, where's the credit chip thingy?
It's digging in.
Like against your inner thigh,
Yeah.
just like taped onto that.
And a testicle.
Ah, okay.
No.
It's really quite uncomfortable, but I don't want anyone to see in case they realise where my credit chip is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Jordan, I have my credit thing in a little pouch that's around my neck, and then it's under my armor.
Okay. That one seems a bit more.
Yeah, that makes more sense now.
Beneficial, yeah.
Yeah, oh well.
Yeah.
You're not waddling your way.
This has
down
never
a-
failed me before.
a flight of stairs. In
I
a
say this has
hangar.
never failed me before, and I grab my crutch.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm also going to leave
Desperately trying to readjust it so it's not digging in.
For
Do you
the
wanna
sake of
give
it,
us a
where's everybody
perception
else's
roll?
credits then?
I just have mine in my pocket.
Okay.
Same.
Nice.
I'm not worried about it.
Can
Yeah.
I slow
Yeah.
down and walk behind Butters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan, before we get off the ship, I'm gonna
Okay.
leave Ezzy in the ship, but I'm gonna give her a good bit of food and water.
Yeah, and Dedius and Aven's kind of chill back too, because Aven doesn't know how he feels about this group at all, because he's tends to be moody towards every faction you ever meet, so he probably wouldn't care. And Dedius is too busy working on his next character on his sweet MOBAs on his phone.
trying to get on max
He bought a
rank.
new character, and he wants to play him.
Bought some DLC.
Yeah.
When
Yeah, new
we
character rolled
when
out.
we get to the door that Clarence is about to open, can I accidentally bump into the back of Austin and try and pickpocket him, please?
See, it's in my front pocket, so that's
not a
gonna
problem.
be difficult.
You can try.
I'm planning to try.
Okay, it's
I
gonna
don't-
be
I don't know what skill check that is.
stealth dexterity versus his wisdom. And then what else would he have for that?
Perception?
Survival? Is there? Yeah, perception that works.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, he got 2 1s. Let's see how does
I got a 1 for +1 for stealth and nothing for dexterity. So I got an 8.
That'd be 8.
I got
how-
four total.
how many credits do you have, Austin?
1150.
As in total, or 1,150.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to
Okay.
sneak his credit chip thing under my hat.
Okay. Austin now has 0 credits.
Lovely.
Where Jesse realizes this, Austin does not. So Austin is still just happily walking down the stairs
Yeah. Yeah.
with Jed behind him. Did you bring Blue along, or is Blue back on the ship with everyone else? Or
Yeah, Blue's with us.
and
I
same
might-
question for Lady, actually.
I might need his psychic abilities at some point.
Yeah, Amalthia is just carrying Lady around.
Okay. I figured I should probably make sure I know where your guys' pets are as well, just in case crap
Yeah.
goes to crap. I never know what you guys will do next. So
Yeah, this lot are unpredictable.
yeah,
Yep.
they're who I meant. Those two. You know, all the hijinks Amalthia causes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
getting into all the trouble.
For a second, I thought I didn't have any credits on me, but then I realized it was my HP from like 2 sessions ago that I never brought back to max.
Yeah, because you guys get your long rest and stuff. You're all fully healed.
Yeah, because in our sheets it says HP and credits are next to each other, and it says current and max for HP, and then current and then owed for credits. So I just looked at current. It's all 1 with 0. I'm like, is that my credits? No, that's my HP. Yeah,
So-
I'm good on credits.
You guys get to the bottom and you see some, basically like a small area that would be an Assassin's Guild type thing, kind of like you saw back on the Atlas. And you kind of just pass right through that area and you go through another secret door, which brings you down into the actual headquarters of the Pale Syndicate. Get down there, and it's, you know, it doesn't look like anything evil or conspicuous or power. It kind of just looks like a small business going on. Like you see, there's people.
Apart from all the secret doors.
Yeah, but other than that, it's, you know, a bunch of people working on computers at desks and typing stuff in. It's basically just a big office.
Okay, how many people are sitting around by the sort of bit that we're in?
Well, it's a bunch of like office type things, but you can see a good like 20, 30 people.
Do you have to pay for coffee?
No.
Oh, okay. That's a
Would
shame.
you like coffee, Jed?
No. Can I pay for coffee?
There's no need to, Jed.
Okay, let's just move on.
I explained this already with the not really much need for currency here.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Clarence, for re-clarifying.
Hmm.
You're the best.
I try.
That's what Margaret said, anyway.
Repeatedly. Over and over.
Yes, thank you, Austin. I've heard.
So do we.
No, I mean I kind of just blanked it out.
Thank you,
But I-
Marcus.
Well, on the downside, I do need to restock on alcohol.
After you, Clarence.
Thank you, Marcus. And he goes ahead. Yep, and you know, he brings you to a big council room where there's a bunch of people all sitting around a table. It's like 12. Jed, you of course recognize one of them.
Ooh.
Do I?
Oh, no. Yeah, unfortunately.
Is
Okay.
it Clarence?
Yeah, he's standing behind Clarence. Who is it? Who is it, Jed?
Does that person recognize me?
That person looks very similar to how you look now and sees himself in you. And not that way, no.
Whoa.
This is Mace Jedi. My father.
I'm glad you remembered his name.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum.
God.
But I guess these guys don't know that.
No?
Nope.
Blue, are you picking up any weird psychic?
This dog voice says,
Wow, Blue's good dude.
this dog voice
There's
says, "Who's stolen your credits?"
There's a big blue paw print on freaking Jed's dad.
In Jed's pocket or in his hat where he's holding your wallet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mace stands up and
I think
both excited, worried, confused, and lost, holding both a hand out for a handshake and arm out for a hug.
I glare at him.
Ooh.
He glares back.
I ignore him.
He ignores you.
Jed, who is this?
I don't know. He
Person
hasn't
is-
introduced himself yet.
Seems like you guys might know each other. Or
Yeah,
are you
you
just
go-
giving everybody a greeting that you typically do
Yeah.
without the weird handshake?
Yeah. He hasn't.
Actually, that's the tip. That's what tipped me off.
Yeah, right?
He didn't do a weird handshake.
I didn't touch him at all. This one. Everybody else, I've shaken their hands, but I just ignored him.
Man.
Mhm.
Marcus is being very observant today. He's calling all the things that
Indeed.
I'm liking it.
I'm gonna.
I like Detective Marcus more than Violent Marcus.
Yeah, I'm gonna introduce myself as I'm Marcus. I'm gonna give him like a bit of my backstory, just
Oh,
like
you
the
do?
basics of like my intro. Like,
I have a rabbit.
yeah.
I've been killed. I've blown myself up twice by grenades.
No, actually, technically only once.
I did work for the military, but now I keep getting put in jail.
Cut off 17
Yeah.
pirates' heads.
And
Hey, we got bonus money out of that.
then you wonder why people think Marcus is a psychopath.
He's just reading out off his dating profile.
And
Yeah.
and they're like, yes, we know we've been monitoring you. Mace seems very interested in what his son's been up to.
Son.
Son.
I look at Jed.
Marty,
Yep.
is that your dad?
And then they ask him if that's why he keeps going by the alias. They ask Mace if that's why he keeps going by the alias Marty Mc. No.
This man is my father,
Hmm.
but he is no father.
He says guilty.
We talking biological or adopted?
He's talking biological.
I wish I was
Okay.
adopted. I'm
Wow,
not.
what is it with everybody we meet and father issues? First it was
Yeah, we
Aven,
got some
now it's-
serious daddy issues.
Now it's
Daddy
you,
issues
Jed.
everywhere.
Seriously.
Did you say that out loud or?
No,
I said mine out loud.
I
Okay.
didn't.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know why I've got daddy issues? This man got my wife killed.
You had a wife?
They're all very interested right now. You might as well just continue on.
The man in front of you stole a significant sum of money from the Knights of Emanon. They searched for him and couldn't find him. They did unfortunately find me and my wife and tried to extort any information out of me that they could.
Jed, you know I wouldn't have brought that on you.
But you did.
My condolences.
Let's move on.
Hmm. Is that where we're going to end our session for the day?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's been about 40 minutes, but it does seem like it might be a good time.
Yeah.
Shorter
Especially
session this week
considering
without the
we're not
notes and
having all this
everything.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I have a statue?
Is this the second catchphrase now?
Son, I've already made one of you, and he pulled it.
I want to know what he pulls out. He's a,
Same place your credit stick is at.
he's a McJedi after all.
Yep.
Okay. Well, there we go, everybody.
Yep. Thank you for joining me, everyone. This has been Stars Without Number. You can catch this, obviously, here on the stream if you're watching it live. But we play it every... Are we going to change it to...
Yes.
Let's change it to 8
Yeah.
o'clock.
Is that good with you, Kala?
Yeah, that's fine.
Give everybody an extra hour to, kind of get what they need to do. Maybe give Kala more time to get home, get ready, and all that stuff. Scott to... I don't know what Scott really does anyway, so it's fine. Give Ricardo time to actually wake up.
I have to get into the role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it also just gives Kyle and Jesse some more time in the day, or their morning. Jesse can sleep in more, and then maybe won't be as tired for work when it rolls around.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
So,
I'm
yeah.
up early already, so.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, everyone in our group isn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be 8, or what time are we starting then?
8 p.m. GMT time.
Yeah. Okay, which is 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific.
Yep.
And then for those people in Mountain Time, it's 1. But yeah, thank you for joining me. We once again have Kala playing Amalthia, Colothra Games.
Bye.
Player 2 insert coin Jesse as Austin Buttersworth.
Bye.
Kyle, Chibi Kai plays as Marcus Seelney.
Hello.
And
That's for the start of the stream.
Scott Dog Gaming as Jedi Jed McJedi.
Bye.
And I am the Game Master. I am Jordan from True Friends Gaming, JKU390. And I hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you all for participating in my little mind game for the day. Everybody, I apologize that we didn't have video or our face cams and stuff going. We had a lot of issues with that for today for whatever reason, and also didn't have my notes, so there's a lot of improv, a lot more banter than usual, but at the same time I think there's a lot more character talking without me having to do as much, which was cool. I like to see them communicate.
Yeah, I
So-
think we still did good even without your notes.
Yeah, good work, Jordan.
Thank you. And until next week, which depending on, I don't know, what were you going to say, Scott?
I was going to say bye, but you carried on. Depending on
Ah.
depending on what? Now I'm intrigued. Depending on whether Clarence is done or not.
Yeah, we'll find out what happens next week. But yeah, I guess we'd all still be here regardless. So
Okay.
next week we
Yeah.
will be doing this. The only time that I see a potential break-end thing is on the 22nd of next month. I will be out for a week from the 19th to the 26th. So we'll probably miss the 22nd unless somebody wants to record before that, which I'm perfectly fine with. But then we will be back on the 29th of May. But that's a while away, so I'll remind people when we get closer. So until next time, everybody, later.
Bye.
Bye. We love you.
Bye.